That's good. We're gonna go. Load it up. Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Whoa, that is not what I wanted. Go back. Refresh. Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome back to the final. Sadly, we're going to make this a special long episode tonight so we can finish this up tonight. Sadly, I think this is going to be our final episode of Construction Simulator. Don't worry, we're going to be having more simulator stuff on the channel. It'll sadly won't be till the beginning of November because I had 2 other games I had to get before the end of this month. They're already been paid. We've already put one on the channel. The other one won't be till the 26th, I think is the right date. Well, we get to go back to an older time in human history. Either way, it's somewhat like a simulator, so it'll probably go in this slot. And once that starts, it'll be here. That game will be here where this game is instead, along with the new game we got today and some other stuff I'm going to be moving around because the week of the 26th is a big week. There is a lot of stuff happening that week. There's a Fallout beta coming at some point. I'm not sure exactly when, somewhere. It might be that week or the week after. There is the Spider-Man DLC is coming out that week at some point. The update is already dropped for the New Game Plus. I think it dropped today because my Spider-Man updated this morning or this afternoon. So I'm probably going to try that and see if it is. If it is, then I'll probably end up getting the Platinum either tonight or tomorrow night. Because I want to have that done and ready for when the DLC starts. Because our first person is going to be, I think, Black Cat, according to the name of the DLC, I'm assuming. And since they showed her in the main story a little bit, not really showed her, but you got to hear and talk to her on the little phone thing of him her calling him and being like, oh, my voice cracked out. Oh, shoot. You heard that weird, crazy squeal there? Sorry, my little cats. But, is this crane already here? Ooh, it is. First, I need to see, is this crane long enough to complete the job, or do I need to bring in the other one as well? Ooh, it is not. That is not good. That is not good. I mean, I could probably complete it with just that corner. We're going to try it with this. But I'm not going to hold my breath. This is also not a great camera angle for some reason. But yeah, so we're going to start it with that. I'll have to bring our concrete truck over here. I don't think I have him ready. I forgot to do that last time. Okay, so that's normal again. I changed my controls back temporarily. Alright, so we want to put it over here a little bit for now. We gotta bring a concrete truck in here. Ooh. There we go. Alright, let us go get this going. Let's see. Yeah. I need my... Oh, I didn't bring it out. We need our concrete truck. That's actually what I just said because I forgot to bring it all out. Alrighty then. Now let's switch to it. My cat's over there messing with stuff. Alright. Let's see. What am I doing? Why is this on the... What's it called? There we go. We want camera angle. Thank you very much. Also, another reason why I'm kind of temporarily finishing this until we get our newer, and well, not really newer, until we get our next simulator, which will be next month, because or the beginning of next month, hopefully. If I have it scheduled right, we should be fine, because the next month is a little bit scattered in what's releasing, so it should be easier to work with than this month was. This month was really jam-packed with a lot of stuff, so everything kind of happened all at once. It's kind of hard, but it should be easier for next month. So we want to go to Westgate Gravel Pit. Sealy, I'm Legendary Super Biz. I got a simulator. That's not how you spell simulator there, Sealy. You spelled simulator wrong. Oh man. It doesn't matter, but I thought you might want to know. No, but play Farm Simulator. I know, that's one of the ones I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing that one because my friend has that. One of my friends has that one, and I'm going to be doing co-op with him, so we're going to be doing that. I probably won't get the new one yet. What I'll do is I'll get the previous one, the one that's already out now, that's new for the console, the one that my friend has. For the age it is, I looked at it already. He showed me a share play of it. It's got a lot of detail to it. Hell, some things look better than this game, and this game is newer. Which kind of baffled me actually a little bit, because since this game is so much newer than that game, yet that game in some aspects looks a ton better. See what you're saying? Freeze in for 1 minute, don't question my England boy. Also, tomorrow will you play Fortnite? What? Since tomorrow a live event might happen. Oh, I didn't even know there was I don't really follow the Fortnite stuff, so I didn't even know there was a live event. To be fair, Sealy, I don't even have it. Do I have it downloaded? I don't think I have my Fortnite downloaded right now. Probably not. I don't know, it depends. Oh no, actually I won't be here tomorrow. No, I probably won't be doing that tomorrow. Because I've got a huge Warhammer event tomorrow at this hotel where they're having a massive all-day battle. So, yeah. I'm going to be at that. I will be back in time for videos though, don't worry. It starts early in the morning, but I won't be there at the time they start. They're going from 8 to 7. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. But I don't think I'll be there the whole day. Because there is some stuff I want to play tomorrow, and there's some co-ops I want to try to do tomorrow with a friend if he's going to be on for the game we just played, and some other things and stuff. If possible. What's the event about? Like, what's this live event? What's so special? Is it just like a Halloween event or something? Or is it like an actual event for anything that would be awesome? Whoop, there we go. Alrighty then. Come on, Crane. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, the first one was the rocker that launched them to jump through the just fine space that made a final jump which created a massive rift which bridged all things throughout history. Yeah, I know that part. So what does tomorrow have to do with any, like, is it adding on to it or something? Because like I said, I don't really follow too much of the lore from Fortnite because I've never really played it that hardcore. I have no skins or no equipment. I'm a nub. I's nub. As everyone has seen who has ever played that game with me. In the past. Eyes are nub. Look at how much concrete is being used. This is going to be painful. Luckily for us, maybe I don't have to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do what this crane can reach and hope that's enough. And then it should fill in the rest. The one that's gonna happen, the one that's gonna happen tomorrow is that Cube made symbols all around the map. After the final rift, there was 7. It went to look. Loot Lake melted in the lake and became one with the lake. That's freaky. Yeah, don't trust the cube. The cube will destroy us all. Cubes usually mean robots, and robots don't like humans. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, but that sounds kind of cool. I mean, like I said, I haven't followed it enough for me to be like, oh my gosh, what? But that does sound dope. Do I have the right camera on? I do. Didn't zoom it in enough. Alright. Let's pick this back up. Let's do the corner we can reach. Whoa, 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 too far. God, this thing's so touchy. Right there. Alright, just let it empty its bucket there. When it became one with Loot Lake, it reformed a cube but under the island. In the middle of the lake, it lifted the whole island into the air. I heard about that part, but that's freaky. Goodbye, Loot Lake. But that's still, like, that's cool. So, like, I mean, you know, I would imagine, you know, I don't know. It's like I said, it's more for keen to the ones who put a lot of time into it. It's kind of like how War Thunder is, but War Thunder's more of one of those where you can completely do it without paying a dime, even though it may take you a while. But they're both kind of similar in the fact that because they're basically free-to-play games, or the multiplayer is anyways for Fortnite. Save the World is not that I know of. And that's actually the part I used to play the most. I don't know, I never really, the only Battle Royale I've ever really played that I've ever liked is H1Z1 and PUBG. But as far as like just normal Battle Royals are concerned, I kind of like the Save the World part better in Fortnite. Just because that interests me more, because that feels like that should be, I don't know, in a way that to me that should be the more focus of the entire game in my opinion. But you know, that's just me. I know everybody like that Battle Royale right now. Ever since Katniss Everdeen was a thing of Hunger Games. I hope everyone realizes, by the way, that's where that came from. So don't be like, oh no, but PUBG created it. No, Hunger Games, the movie, created it. Because that's essentially what that is. Those movies are about giant battle royales that kids have to fight each other. Yeah. But that's funny. And it went into the ruins, but after it ruins, the power made it float over 7 ruins. They started to float towards the island and now in the middle of the map. After that, I don't know. Yeah! It's the epic mystery. No, but seriously, yeah. I mean, it's saying, like I said, that sounds pretty cool, but and I know that it benefits probably Save the World as also, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that story would make more of an impact if it was more focused in the STW part rather than the BR part. Because that does sound like a really crazy in-depth story. Like, that's a really deep story to have for a Battle Royale, and that's part of the reason why everyone does love it. But, I mean, other than cutscenes, it kind of reminds me of how, what was that game? There's another game I used to play that was kind of like that, an example. It wasn't DC Universe. It was some kind of other game where most of your story was told in cutscenes, but the rest was just, the rest of the benefit was just, oh, your map has changed now, cool. Everything looks cooler and different. And that's fine, and I like that, but I don't know, I'm more of a story kind of guy to the point that I like to see my story dynamically interact with me as I go. And what I mean is not just like environmental changes and stuff like that. I'm talking about like it changes how the gameplay goes and all that and everything. That's why I think STW would benefit from it better, because then you could implement new enemies, new stuff like that that your friends could have to, you and your friends would have to survive against, and you can start to create more game modes in STW where more people can work together and larger groups have to survive together as you go on. I don't know, this is just me. People are saying all the little island and the big one will fill the dusty divot. Probably. And that's cool. And like I said, that's cool because that means the environment never stays the same, and that prevents staleness in battle royales. I get why they're doing it for that, because and level design, if you have something looking the same forever, eventually people are going to get tired of it and move on from your I keep hitting the wrong buttons, and move on from your game, which is what they're trying to prevent. They're trying to outlast, LOL, their lifespan, which is cool, and they probably will last for a long time. I am still kind of perturbed that they gave up on another game that was made by them that I actually absolutely loved and wanted to stream. Can't do that here, okay. Alright, Bucket. You're being a pain right now. Hold on, I think I broke. Please tell me I didn't break my bucket. See if I can pick it up. This is also part of the reason why we're going to be going to a more, I guess you could say, stable simulator as well. Sometimes the glitches in this game just like, what in the world? Like, it really breaks the atmosphere of the game. So I'm going to put this on the road. This is why I didn't want to do this. It breaks, hold on. Oh no, that's not going to work. So we're going to have to do this, because this crane's not going to reach to the road. Wow, it barely reaches right there. Okay, so we'll put it right here. I'm going to have to move the flatbed is what's going to happen. Hold on, I'll check y'all's comments in just a second. It's being real jumpy today. Okay. Oh no, flatbed first. Reset him so he's over here. There we go. We'll just do it that way. It's a lot quicker. Hold on, let me back this guy in. Hold on, let me read I'll read what y'all said in a second. I saw something about the infused power stuff. Hold on. Come on, little truck. I'm hitting the wrong buttons now. And that should work, right? There we go. For some reason, because... Oh, it's empty, right. Because I was at a weird angle, it was like, nope, can't dump here. You're not actually in the bucket. And I'm like, yes, I am. Don't lie to me, game. Also, every time it infused its power into the ruins, it made growths that was slowly destroying the house on top of the floating island. Ah, LOL. It's Venom. Venom's gonna... I mean, that would be a key. Since we had Thanos in there, they better put Venom in there at some point. That would make me do a video. Put Venom in freaking Fortnite. Hashtag Venom in Fortnite. Thanos is already in there. I mean, come on, why not? I actually think Venom would be better because he'd be harder. I know that sounds kind of weird because Thanos is more powerful, but because Thanos is an over-the-top character and all... You'd never be able to implement every gem's power as a mechanic. You'd never be able to get Thanos at true power. They did good at what they got. He was actually pretty awesome when I played it. That was one of the few things I did broadcast about Fortnite. But Venom has simple enough mechanics. You could make him work and still make him super annoying. And please let one of his abilities bite heads off, but not actually show any, like, graphicness. Have it be, like, cotton candy or, like, fireworks that pop out when their heads fall off, like, pop. Imagine if the volcano theory was right. Ah! I mean, imagine, yeah. That's true. That'd be hilarious. Alright, let's park our concrete bucket up here. This time we're going to be smarter about it. Let's extend this out. And welcome and greetings all who just joined us just now on tonight's episode of Construction Simulator. Tonight will be an extra long episode to finish our construction of our Guardians and Comfort, because tonight will be sadly, because there's not really any more special good jobs we can do that are drastically different than anything else we've done in the game at this point that would make us really be like, oh, look at that new stuff. So this is basically, tonight's going to be the extra long final episode, and I figured the best way to finish it is to finish in style and comfort by finishing this beautiful Guardians and Comfort hotels, where we will be able to stay for free because we're all Guardian brothers, and I'm the manager and CEO of this company, so I say who gets charged and who doesn't. So you all get in for free, and we'll all just stay in the suites and just have a great time. Oh man, go. Alright, now back on to what I was doing. What were you saying? Let me see. I never thought the company would put such content on a game. Yeah, especially for the fact that it's a battle royale. That, like I said, I don't hate against it like a lot of people do. I'm not a fan of it because I'm not, like I said, I'm just not into a lot of the Fortnite's battle royale side. I like to save the world side, I know. Blah. Because most people are into the battle royale. But it is a good game for what the style is. And because of what it is, a lot of people are trying to copy it. Call of Duty. No, I'm just kidding. It's kind of funny because, and then this is not a slight or anything, but it's kind of funny. I think they did that because I think they realized a lot of their fans who play their games on Call of Duty went to Fortnite. So they're like, we have a battle royale now. Oh man, I love it. Still not. That is the one thing I will say. For right now, the only battle royales I'll ever say that will ever compete with Fortnite at this point, being honest now, not being like, I'm not using my personal likes or dislikes in this. This is just from a neutral standpoint. Right now, no one's going to beat Fortnite as a battle royale. Nobody. Like, the only people who even come close who are on PC majoritarily anyways, except for H1Z1, it's on console now, but is PUBG and stuff. But that's like an OG at this point, along with the other originals like Arma and all those and things like that. But Arma's more of a customizable thing now. You can do whatever you want with that game. So at this point it kind of becomes, well, where Fortnite's kind of the leader in that kind of the development. So what is this event I'm going to? Sorry, I didn't see that. It's a Warhammer event. You'd have to look it up. I don't know if you know anything about the Warhammer universe, Sealy, other than the 2 games I've been playing, like the one I played earlier that you watched me play. It's for tabletop strategies where they build their armies and they fight against each other, and you'd have to be kind of into a strategy stuff. I'm really of a strategy geek, so I love stuff like that. I'm getting kind of distracted, so I need to get back to our building. And that's not y'all's fault, that's mine. I need to multitask here, and I'm doing horrible at it. Yeah. I'm going to be going to this, it's basically if you look up Warhammer Tabletop. That's where Warhammer all started, was that kind of stuff. It has it's kind of funny because before a table, you know how Fortnite's the weird king of stories for a battle royale that probably shouldn't have that in-depth of a story? Well, Warhammer's the same thing for tabletop strategy games. The story and the universe for this thing is so in-depth, it's on par with D&D, like Dungeons and Dragons. Like, it is so detailed. You take forever to get caught up, which I'm gonna be doing that for all of us anyways. I'm actually going to be showing off a lot of what I'm going to be involved in at some point in the future when I get more involved in the Warhammer stuff, not just the video games. Like when I'm going to build my own army even, and I'll show a little compilation of my units and stuff. It's going to be an orc army with a goblin riding a giant dragon. I don't really know if it's a dragon. It's called a maw crusher. It's basically a giant dragon-looking behemoth with like muscles the size of Baroli. And with a tiny, I'm gonna have a tiny set of goblins with spears riding on top or something like that, with their goblin leader, me, Oddnot, leading them. They're gonna be called Ard's Boys, ARDZ BOYZ. D and D, oh boy, I was a freaking pro. Oh wow, really? Yeah. Yeah, I've that's cool. I've only done D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, for anyone who's not sure what that is. I've only done D&D like with friends. I've never done it professionally. That's why I want to kind of get into the Warhammer thing, because it's more of a detailed D&D type thing, but you can do it casually and professionally at the same time. I'm gonna start casually, you know, filthy casual. I'm gonna start casually, and then we're gonna work our way up to pro at some point. But no, I'm not gonna show a bunch of this. I don't want my channel to become devoted to just that. Like I said, my channel's for everybody. This is just something I'm getting into on the side. This is also to get me out of the house. I have a bad habit because I'm in a wheelchair. I also don't get out of the house enough. And this community and this Warhammer community of doing this stuff will help me get out in the world a little bit more and attend some stuff and still enjoy what I love to enjoy. Since 8 summoned in a lot, I mean a lot, my boy. Since 8 summoned them. Boy, I was the Dragon Master, man. That's cool. Nice. That's awesome. Then you probably would like Warhammer, but just, I don't know, it depends. It's very different, but similar. Because it does involve some RNG, because it does require dice rolling. But it also has stats involved, just like D&D, on your characters. In this case, your army. And each individual unit's stats and what they do and blah, 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 blah. It'd be a lot to explain. We're not going to go into that on this video, since we're just building a hotel. That would seem weird. If you want to hear more about it, y'all have to talk more about it in another Inquisitor video when we're actually in a Warhammer video. I don't want to go too much into it, since this sneeze, we should probably stay focused on the building our hotel for all of us to enjoy our stay in. Because this way, no one can stop us. We'll have all our own president suites. We'll become the kings of the world, king and queens of the world. Let me see. Let me see. There we go. How was I low driving auto corrected to 8? I have no idea. Your autocorrect loves messing with you, see? That is a weird thing to get autocorrected, but that makes more sense than what you typed. I was wondering what you meant by 8, because I thought it was just some D&D lingo I didn't understand, so I wasn't going to hint on it. I'm not afraid to admit I know very little about the D&D stuff. I'm more of a Warhammer person, so yeah. Ask me about Warhammer, I can now start to tell you about a lot. Actually, I made a friend out of one of the people that works there, and he let me have one of his personal books temporarily, like just to borrow it, so I could catch up on the story and the lore. It basically tells me the story of Sigmar and his hammer Galmaraz. He reminds me of Thor. I love it. He's going around smacking chaos gods in the face with Galmaraz, like, "What'd you say to me? Boosh!" Like, get out of my empire. Although that did trick him. And he lost his hammer. Oh man. Let's see, let's back up. Alright, fill that up. We should be almost, yeah, one more bucket should do it. Is that enough to fill it? Let's see. I don't really want to go and fill this thing up if that's enough, but we may need more concrete than that, right? Alright, let's preemptively think we're gonna need more concrete then. Let's go to the concrete place. I'd be like when I cornered my opponent, you're already dead. It just sends in the dragons. You're a Targaryen. You talking about you from the water? You got Targaryen blood, Sealy. Burn them all. It's like just summon, just do all the dragons. Dragons everywhere. Technically, that means you would probably like Chaos. Chaos has either that or Dark Elves. They have a lot of dragons. Like the Dark Elves and the Chaos in Warhammer, they use a lot of. They're higher beast creatures. A lot of them. Some of them are dragons. The Archaon himself rides a dragon with like 7 heads. It's basically, to be honest, if you really look at the lore in a way. Archaon is the devil. Because he rides a beast with 7 heads. Because he's called Archaon the Ever-Chosen. But I think it's actually the heads of all the dark gods, like Crone or Corn, however you say his name. Nurgle, all of them. I think Nagash too. I did the wrong thing. Notch, no, he might not be one of the heads. I don't think Nagash is one of the heads. Yep, see, true Targaryen right there, man. True Targaryen right there. Alright, let's extend our thing back. I wish it didn't reset my little, what's it called? Okay. Alright, let's fill this back up completely just in case there's another portion to this. Well, let's go. And sorry if I'm not, I mean, as well, I am enough to carry on, like, enjoy conversation. Sorry if I'm not as energetic as normal. I am a little tired, because I didn't sleep worth a bloody hell last night. Sometimes my body just works against me. But it'd be fine. So apparently my autocorrect deleted me. I was invited into a tournament, but I was like, nope, Rose, well, body so hard. I swear Orcas made this autocorrect. I wonder what you were trying to say. Basically, but I understood the gist. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I never got into, I also played Magic a lot. That's part of the reason why I never got and tried to go into professional Magic. One, although I can't really say this because I found out how expensive it is to have a Warhammer hobby. It's expensive. Actually, I think a lot of them are like that. Like, just all those types of hobbies, they can draw a bitter penny out of you. But it's more of, that's why they're hobbies. They're more for you to enjoy and just have fun when you can. Which is what I'm gonna do. But it yeah, because Magic is another one of those. If you try to go into that and you ain't prepared, wow, instant parking lot. Wow. Look at that, everybody. Ooh. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna be able to reach that. We're gonna have to bring the other crane in. Time for secondary crane. Let me put the bucket over here. We'll just put it in the same spot. Whoop. Alright, so let's drop it here. But, oh yeah, and I want to remind again for anyone who's just joining us, and sadly this is the only way I can make updates for everybody, but come the week of the 26th, we're going to be getting back into Spider-Man. There's going to be a Fallout beta at some point. Red Dead, so Old Western Simulator, LOL, basically, might as well say. Yeah. Lots of awesome stuff. The Spider-Man one's is the one I'm somewhat, besides Red Dead, the Spider-Man one is the one I'm most excited about, because I love Spidey. But, alright, we're now going to need secondary crane. We're going to need our big boy, because I can't reach all the way over there. Hey, what the... Let me repair this real quick. I had to repair that. I couldn't let that just sit there like that, just in case we need it. Here we go. I need you. The library LTM crane. But after I quit playing, I got into World of Warcraft, which yeah, that's a good. That's another addictive hobby. I played with clan that raids, bro. I was like raid today. I just prepared my Mountain Dew and my Doritos for a hard fight. That's true gaming right there, everybody. 101. Don't forget your Mountain Dew and Doritos. I don't really drink soda and stuff like that anymore. I used to, but that's a hella combination. That's the winning combo right there, everybody. That is actually the stuff I used to drink and eat all the time too. That's funny. I got my Mountain Dew and my Doritos ready, both. Look at that, perfect, right in between the cars. That's exactly where I wanted that. We're blocking the road, nobody cares. They shouldn't be on this road, we're constructing. Da-na-na-na. My hands were encrusted with Dorito crust. With Mountain Dew. Oh gosh. The old days. You definitely remind me of when I was young. I sound like old man. You make me feel like old man, silly. It's a good thing I'm immortal. What? It's like, what? This man crazy. But alright. Except when I was doing that, I was making a blue hedgehog and stuff run across the screen and yelling at a Italian plumber for running into a turtle even though it was totally my fault. My armpits feel like it now. Well, see, that part I never had to worry about because I have no arms. My feet probably were really sweaty, but never had to worry about the armpit thing. That is the one benefit of not having arms. You don't, I mean, I guess what you could consider pits, but they're not really there, so they don't really, yeah, they're not really what they should be. Let's just put it that way. I don't really know any other way to put it. But when you have no arms, you do not have to worry about that. It is simple. Alrighty then. Do y'all know? I mean, this might be too old for everybody. Alrighty then. I didn't do it totally right. Does anyone know what movie that's from? If you do, 1,000,000 points for you. You are my favorite person. Some of my favorite people. Probably more than one person's going to be able to answer that question. If you play World of Warcraft and Raid, you have to be damn serious, because if you buck up, you buck up the whole... I know. I mean, that's like anything that's hardcore raiding. It's kind of like Destiny to a certain extent, but Destiny's a mild version. Do people think Destiny raids are hard? They should really look up World of Warcraft raids. Because Destiny raids are only hard because people don't communicate in general. And especially in Destiny community, sadly. It depends on who you're with. I'll do that, say that. But when it comes to World of Warcraft, because most of the players are already extreme hardcore players, you don't want to go into them lobbies not knowing what you're doing. You're also going to get really, really cussed out if you don't know how to play with your character and you cause everyone to get screwed up. Like, you won't have that happen in Destiny. But that's part of the reason why the raids aren't... That's the only reason why the raids aren't successful in Destiny, because the only thing you need in Destiny raids are not only things that are powered up enough for the... Like, all you need to do is be on the same power level as the mission and just have a team that's communicating. And everyone is decently knows how to use their character. And that's it. Now, for World of Warcraft, no. You better be basically a professional player, because you're gonna get yelled at, bro. I've seen videos. It's the funniest thing ever. I love watching World of Warcraft videos on, like, rage videos. Because those are a thing. They're funny as heck. Watch them if you ever get bored. They're funny. Wait, what am I doing? Who, what, where? That's... Oh, over there. Oh, God. Now it's got to go over there. Okay. Time to hand it back off to the other grain. Okay. This is so weird because we're basically handing this bucket off back and forth. Let's refill it then. So let's make sure it's over here enough for the, I don't want it to be in the way. Okay. Alrighty then. Reminds me of Leroy Jenkins. The pressure is on since it is in my raid. They give you the orders on what to do in positions. When the final boss does his shot move, reminds me of Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, like I said, you have to have, like, I'm the wrong crane. My bad. Don't know why we went back in the same crane. Oh no, it's not. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. My brain is not working tonight. You can tell in Inquisitor, because I didn't even realize that Space Marine had been picked up and tossed around and torn apart until, like, he was like, for the other. I'm like, oh, he did. But my brain's a little bit distracted tonight. Also, I'm talking to y'all, but it's completely fine. This is a chill game. This is why I usually like making this our last game of the night. So we can just have fun and kind of enjoy and chill out. No stress involved, no, oh my gosh, we're gonna die. All we have to worry about is weird realm construction breaking glitches. I'm gonna put it up here because this thing seems to spit out like levels of parking garages. We're basically building the under level of the hotel that all the cars and people who live here will be parking in, including us. We'll be parking our nice like Ferraris and Lamborghinis in here. In my case, it would be a Challenger. What's funny, only Warhammer fans would know this color. My Challenger would be painted in a Druchii purple. It's a dark elf purple. Oh, well, let's see. But it was buck up by your budget, the flame like you're on the sun if you screwed up. Yep. Big time. Might as well live the clan and unplug mic. Block everyone. Leave was auto-corrected to live. Yeah. You might as well leave the clan. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I mean, like I said, World of Warcraft's for very niche players who want to get good enough in the game and play to the point that they're good enough to take on raids of immense proportions and able to work together. You have to know teamwork in that game. It is essential to your life. Like, really, seriously. It's like being in a frat club. If you don't do the right thing that the frat president tells you, you're out! A raid takes at least 2, yep. And see, that's another thing people don't understand, is a Destiny raid is not that big. It only takes a long time because people usually keep dying and don't listen. But as far as like, as that game is concerned, even if the team is coherently working together the entire time, you're still gonna have, like you said, 2 to 3 hour matches. That's also why I admire any streamer who does World of Warcraft still to this very day, because holy crap. I mean, to be fair, most streamers who do streams do 2 to 3 hour videos. I sometimes do them. But we're talking about 2 to 3 hours of you constantly having to be on your guard, never losing your position, always tensed up. It'd give me a heart attack, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I could if I really wanted to, but it's not my thing. Like I said, the only thing I'd ever get that hardcore crazy, like, that to that extreme level would always be, Warhammer stuff. Prefab walls. Alright, finally. We can go get some stuff. So now we're going to start our building construction, finally. This is why I have both cranes here, so we can do both sides. So we're going to put the concrete bucket over here, next to the big crane. Kind of out of the way a little bit, like over here in the dirt. And I'll have to just leave the crane right here for a second. Alright, so what do we need? What does it got to come from? Steelwork. So we're going to need our 18 wheeler. We're also going to need to move this truck out of the way, because it's going to have to come in, and I'm going to have to back it in so we can get the resources from both sides. So for now, we're just going to park this flatbed out of the way over here. Alright, so let's go to the motor hall. Retrieve this. Where is the tractor side? There it is. Retrieve this. Titan tractor. Alright. Let us go. And thank you for the toes up, everybody's. Thank you. I'm glad everybody's having fun. Whoa! Boo-boo-doo. That means I just broke half of the truck. So that's how that works in this game. Alright. So we've got to make our way to the steel works. So, gotta make a sharp right turn right here. No, car, you're gonna have to wait your turn. Oh, really? They ran into me. He pulled up as my trailer went around. That's why I don't even care about the penalties in this game anymore. Because at this point they're so unrealistic. It's nope, I'm just gonna do it anyways. Besides, I'll never run out of money in this game. We've made so much in the game. We're basically in-game level. Alright, let's pick up our resources here. Task only. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this. Auto load. I don't know how big that is. Auto load. Okay, so only 2 of them got bought, I think. No, only 1. Ew, we're gonna have to drop this off then. That's fine. I'd rather bring everything to the construction site. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just, where are we at? That's a little bit out of the way. We're gonna pull around here. That was weird. We're gonna park in the middle of the street right here. We're gonna unload it with our big crane, because we're gonna have to take the AC unit off of it. Look at those 2D birds following the crane. The pigeons are attacking! That's great. Alright. So let's pull this AC unit off. Oh, that's the wrong thing. We're just gonna kind of put it in the corner over here until I need it. Because the fact I brought it in too early. So it's gonna go over here. I'm gonna try to put it in this corner. I'm gonna rotate it around. That way I can just go over, grab it, and put it on the roof. Alright, like right here will be fine for the moment. Alright, so now I've got to go back to the truck because we're going to have to actually go get the other. I'm not going to unload that because there would be no point. We're going to go back to the steelworks. Go ahead and auto load like I should have, because I forget how big the stuff in this place is. It gets massive. I actually don't think we can still get all of this. Well, we can only get 2 at a time. I should have unloaded it actually then. Wow. Okay. Holy crud, this is some big, huge rebarb walls. Or prefab walls, not rebarb, what am I saying? Prefab walls, holy crud. Alright, well we'll just stay here and unload it. Luckily this puts it in the perfect position for both cranes to reach it. So yeah. Alright. Let us unload the back one. Then I'm gonna go get one more. How's our money? I need to check our money. Oh yeah, we're doing fine. I just want to check our money. I don't know why I was worried. Sometimes I freak out for no reason. I like to just know how good we're doing. Go, 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 go. Go, little crane. There you go. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the slot it's supposed to be in, though. Alright, let's unload the prefab walls here. Let's go over here. I was gonna unload both. Screw it, and then we'll go get the one we need. Since it can just fast travel everywhere. Alright, bring it around. Whee! Woo! Oh god! No, I wish we had a wrecking ball in this game where we had to actually like break stuff. That would be great. Where I actually have to speed it up real fast like that and go boom! and knock a building down first before we could rebuild it, that'd be so great. The next time they make a new one, they really need to incorporate that. Oh, we actually don't need the third one yet. Okay. So right now it's just build stuff. Okay. Alright, so let's put on the flat parts first. Then the doors. Well, wouldn't you build the doorways first and then... I can't remember. Technical construction, what would you do first? Alright, so we're getting into the nitty-gritty of putting up our hotel now. Alright, I'm not going to be as technical as I normally am tonight, so we can kind of get through and actually pick up the pace now, because I allowed us to procrastinate too long in the beginning. I enjoy talking. That's why I distract myself heavily. My ADD kicks in. Actually ADHD, because I'm usually hyper. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, see, technically I would have needed a door next professionally. I see how I would have done it. But it's fine. We'll do a door now. Actually, we'll do 2 doors because there's another door right there that needs to be done. Alrighty then. There we go. Now we gotta get the other door for the one on the far side. Come on. There we go. Notice there's a wide door on one of these parts somewhere. I wonder what part of it is. Not these. Nope, not far enough. There we go. Let's turn our camera a little bit. It would be a little bit easier if we were looking at it from this angle. The wide door, yeah, it's on the end. I see. Let me go ahead and put that in real quick so we can start from both sides. Come on now. Oh, I forgot I had my camera things on. Alright, let's bring this way. And back. Alright, that door, so now we're going to do some flat walls right next to it. And build up from this side as well. Oh man. Oh god. Sometimes the hook control on this thing. Boom, got it. Alright. Let us keep moving. Greetings and welcome everyone who has joined us tonight. Welcome back to some more Construction Simulator. I am building our future perfect motel for Guardians. Guardians in comforts. Guardians in comforts. Ah, sorry, my neck was itching right there. Where you all here who watch my videos will get a free presidential suite to stay in whenever you so feel, to get away from everything. do 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 do. Boom. Alright. Now I need another door. Come on now. Stop bouncing everywhere. Good, another door. Whoa, 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 wrong button. Come on. There we go. So now let's go back to the other side. We're basically closing in on the middle. I'm also doing this part fast because I know we're going to have to do another segment of this because we have another set of prefabs we didn't use. A third one we have to go get. Another door going on is next. Pick this up. Come on now. Get in the hole. There you go. So now we want to come from this side. We want to switch it up. Actually, technically, you would at this point probably put both walls in and then put the door. Okay. Let's get this part in. Get the other wall in. And let's do the door. It feels better that way. Because the wall is quicker to put in than the doors, because these things are tiny and hard to grab with this crane. Because it wants to wobble about everywhere. I basically have to grab it on a passing. When it's wobbling. When it passes by, I gotta hit X. There we go, one more. And then whatever the next sector is. Go up. Alright, task completed. So now we need a concrete bucket. Whoa, what the? Jeez, game, what the world? Oh, we gotta fill up these tiny, things over here. Probably should do that with the other crane, because it can reach it quicker, so we're gonna just let it do it with the other crane. Let's raise this one's hook up. Pick up this hook. Okay, right there. There should be concrete in that bucket, so... Static orbit camera. Alright, let's drop our hook down. And let's start filling these. Okay. It's going to be very hard to line this up. Okay, I think that's lined up. There we go. See, it's already done. This isn't gonna take long. Task completed. What? Only had to do one? Okay. What I gotta clear? Oh, I gotta clear out the heavy crane. What? What? I'll just deconstruct it then. Store in vehicle hall. Move him out too. What? I feel like it's kind of glitched out, but it's okay. If we need him, we'll bring him back. Let's just go back into our thing. That was weird. That was really odd. I don't know quite what happened there, but it's fine. I moved it out temporarily. I think we're getting into the final pieces anyways. I'll bring it back when we have to put the thing on the roof. But for right now, this would be the safest thing for us to do. Hell, I could just do it with this one. So, alright. See, oh, that one's done too. So each of these is their own task. That's really odd. Makes sense. They're tiny little support pillars, I guess. Task completed. Wonder how many of these I'm going to have to do. I just deleted it, didn't I? God dang it! Why did it do that? It was highlighted on the function button. Alright then, let's go get us another one. What the hell? Luckily I can buy it directly from home base. It'll just pay for a new one. Let's go get in the parking zone so I can auto load it. Hate when I do that. I do that by accident a lot in this game with the way users set up. That's why I can't wait to play Farming Sim, because everything I've seen is it's more refined, more detailed. There's a lot more fun, like a lot more things you can do, even just besides farming. It's crazy. Hell, you can even make roads in that. It's not as detailed as this one, but still, it's cool. All right, home base. Enter. Management, warehouse. Oh, I do not have it. Okay, I thought it stored an extra one. I guess not. Well, in that case, that means building supply materials. At least I can just teleport in there. Yep, now we can hold X, do that. U, auto load. Secure load. Construction site. Oi oi oi. Back it up so we can put this, actually put that on here. Grab that from here. Switch to the crane. Static orbit camera again. Oi, alright. Let us go get our bucket. Yeah, they definitely increase the speed on all the cranes' arms. They didn't used to be that fast. That's good though. Well, I guess it wouldn't be the final. You know, I just thought about that, though. I guess that was fitting. It wouldn't be the final episode of Construction Worker if I didn't delete one more concrete bucket by accident and sentence it to the void. Or, if you're a Warhammer fan, the warp. It's gone. It's absolutely gone. It is absolutely gone. Alright, concrete mixer. Load it up. Ah, you don't have enough. See, I had a full bucket. Bloody hell. The game's glitches will get you. Westgate gravel pit. Alright, let's get us one last load of concrete. I'm pretty sure this will be the last load we need for the entire job. Concrete simulator. Yeah. I didn't realize what I said until I said it. It's basically what it feels like sometimes. Concrete simulator. Most of the stuff you're doing is either concreting or digging hole simulator. Or digging holes. Which, to be fair, you do a lot of that in building and excavating and all that. For construction, but and concrete laying, definitely a lot of that. But dang. Northridge construction site. Alright, put me on this side. This is weird. Alright, that's fine. I'll just back down the road. Back us down the road. This might work, but I need to get in that little hovel I was in. Alright, well at least we can fill it all the way again. Alright. There we go. Back on schedule again. This time I won't delete the bucket. I guess I'll take it slow. I like trying to get in the groove and just going from one thing to the other, but sometimes I go too fast. I think that's what it is. I'm going so fast that maybe it thought I was for a brief second on the delete button, so it registered it as it. Yeah, well, game, you gotta speed up. Get on my level, game. Come on. Come on. Clearly toggle. Concrete. There you go. Another one completed. Let's go for the far one first. There we go. You gotta wait for it to stop swinging if you really want it to aim properly. And that one filled up quick. Some of them fill up quickly and some don't. Okay, another good... oh. What? That was weird. No, okay. None of those were faster. Right then. Toggle. That one's done. Yep. Doo 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 doo. Well, we're almost done. Two more or one more? One more. This is the last one right here. Fill it up, and it's filled. Wait for the task to complete. Task completed. Whoa! There goes my bucket. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, there we go. That is the god dang, man. What was it? Prefab walls. I gotta go get the last prefab walls. I got it. Means I need to bring my other crane back. Alright, so I'm gonna move the concrete truck out of the way for a second. He's gotta move. I gotta bring the flatbed up here for now. I'll put him over here. Whoa, almost hit that sign. That would have damaged the truck. We'll put him here for now. Flatbed. I'm gonna have to go down the sidewalk. Watch out, dude. Because we're not gonna be able to get over there otherwise. Boop. Excuse me, parked car who shouldn't be here. Hello. Alright. I'm aware it is too high to let go of the bucket. Makes perfect sense. Okay. Let's load this bucket back onto the flatbed truck for now. I have a feeling we're into the maybe the final steps, I don't know. So I'm gonna leave this here for now. Okay, flatbed, gotta get out of the way. I was making that weird noise. It does that sometimes when you're carrying stuff, because I think it's acting like the object is dragging. Alright, same thing with the concrete truck. Let's de-extend the little flap thing here. Gonna have him pull up. Okay, so now what we want, go back to the crane thing, deploy crane, the Liber crane. Let's see if it's big enough for what I need. It is. Okay. So that means I need to go to you, and let's head to the steelworks. Okay, hold X. Enter. Task only now. Auto load it. Secure load. And construction site. And it just, I love how it actually spawns in the place that I need it. Actually, no. You know what? We actually need to come around the corner for this one. It would be easier for the crane to get to, and it has to put it on the roof anyway, so we'll put it over here instead. So like right there. Load released. Now we need to go into our big crane. Static orbit camera as always. Oh, almost have it lined up. Drop the crane. Drop that crane hook down. Grab the prefab walls and bring them up here. It looks more like a parking garage. I thought this was a hotel. And this must be a hotel. Maybe it's part of the hotel? It's confusing. But this just seems like more parking. Then again, up on this level, I guess that'd make no sense because there's no, as you can see, there's no way for cars to get up here. So I guess this is for people. It just looks weird in its bare, naked concrete form. So yep, time for more prefab wall construction. But where? Oh, just right here? Really? Oh, okay, well that's easy. Let's do the big door first on the end. We'll do the doors first since they're on the ends. Alright. That door is done. And then the roof AC goes on next, I would imagine. That's why I went ahead and brought it over here and laid it out on the grass. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Dominoes. Playing Domino Simulator now. Come on, there we go. Well then, alright. We'll have to go for this one first, since it's kind of on its side. Uh-oh. There we go. I thought I couldn't get it for a second. So we want to pull it over here. Now for the final piece. Whoa. Because I looked, also I wanted to say for anyone who's concerned, we're wondering about the Suburbia thing we had started. Sadly, the game didn't finish it. It felt kind of like a little bit disappointing, actually, because it started what would seem to be a, there's the, oh, I actually got to go get something from the building material supply. That should be easy. And then the RC unit. Let me, get my flatbed real quick. Are you secured? Oops, now you are. I don't need anything for you anymore. So I'm actually gonna pull you off the construction site and park you on the edge of the road over here. We'll send everything back at the end. Okay, yep, now we're going to go over here. He needs to go to the building material supplier. Let's get what we need. Wrong button. Auto load it. Load secured. Construction site. Yeah, the bucket's definitely freaking out. Alright, right here. Static orbit camera. Okay. We've got to rotate our crane around. Do. Hold on 1 second. I kind of want to lift this bucket off. Okay, now I'm going to put it back. I feel like it needs to be reset because it's dragging. It might be because it has concrete in it too. That might be the issue. We only need one of these for the moment, so I'm just going to put one of them up here. Like it asking me to... Oh no, you need both. I thought we only needed one. Okay, well I'll bring the other one in a second. Come on. Hopefully I can reach this with this. Oh, please tell me I can. Please tell me that's in range. Oh no. Yep, do that one first. Good. I can still get it. I got the far one first. Now it'll be easy to get the other one. I was about to say, really? You're going to be just out of reach? I'd have to give it to the other crane. So I can reach that side of the building. That's why I was kind of disappointed there were no super cranes in here for the ones you build on site. Because technically, except for when you have two mobiles, this is extremely inefficient to have to use two separate cranes to build the building. Where most companies will just invest in like one giant one that can actually reach the entire construction site from just where it's standing. I love the 2D birds get stuck on us. You see that dude getting stuck and he doesn't go anywhere until I turn? That's great. Alright, task completed. Now I gotta go get me a AC unit off the ground over here. Gotcha! That should be simple. We should be pretty much done, right? Or no, maybe not. I don't know what the next portion requires us to do. We're probably going to have to put some glass and panels in or something. We're barely, like, done, away from being done now. Whatever is going to be next... Oh, never mind. I think we're done. Oh, wow, okay. Modern hotel building. There it is, everybody. Make sure this is locked down. Yeah, it's still dragging. It's the concrete in the bucket that makes it do that. It's not usually in there when you have it loaded. I want to see what it's actually called, but we all know it's called Guardians in Comfort. The Malibu Hotel, really. So original. At least mine's original. Whoa, what the new contracts. Did we actually get something new finally? Residential housing, we've seen that before. Land development, we've seen that. We've built the toy store before. Oh, what? Oh, a park with an underground car park. Whoa. To be fair, well, okay, let's see what the details are. Is it going to be anything extraordinarily different? The first dig, loading spoiled, deliver materials as usual, building the ramp. Oh god, there's a ramp. Don't know if I want to do that. Excavation in the pit, pour the foundation, pour ceiling, deliver construction materials. Nah. At this point, I don't, like I said, I don't think there's anything super, super drastic we can do that's going to feel adequately different than anything we've done so far. So that does pay a lot of money, but I don't really need money anymore. So it's like, at this point, that's just for me to do stuff. I still wish it would have let me have more special jobs. Like these. Like, I wish there were more of these. There weren't enough of these. These feel genuinely unique because there's something major. There's a mall, there was a diner, there was like the Guardian Battle Arena, there was the Museum of Natural Protection. Oh man. Guardian Diner, aka Guardian Burgers, where you get the home of the Guardian Burger. Fancy Things Mall. I never gave that a name, and now I just came up with one now. But sadly, I think that's all there is left to do, sadly, everybody's. I think we're going to end it here with this little beautiful scene of our final and beautiful... Yeah, I know I made money. Our final and beautiful hotel for the greatest Guardians, all of you out there, all of my supporters on this channel, everyone out there. I'm so glad you enjoyed these videos. We will be getting another simulator at the beginning of the next month. It'll probably be Farming Simulator, more than likely 17, because that's the one my friends have. And I kind of want to do more of a co-op simulator game next, where I can have friends get in there with me, and we do kind of like crazy random projects and stuff like that. Because I kind of also want to do more collaborations. I mean, not like necessarily other YouTubers, just in general with people. Like having more co-op situations and, you know, getting involved and having people involved more on the channel. Because I want y'all to be involved in these videos too. And this game, even though it's fun, it's very one-sidedness because it wasn't given multiplayer. I love how that taxi just disappeared. So, it'll be better. And it came right back. It'll be better, I think, when I get that one. Because then we'll be able to share and people can join in and have fun. And also, my friends can join in, and we can do videos on that together as well. And that's also why I got Inquisitor, because that game's more of a co-op game too, and I have another friend who has that. So, you're going to be seeing a lot more co-op videos start happening, coming up for certain things if it's possible, if I can get the schedules to work out. I'm not going to expect everyone to always be available. You can't expect that. Everyone lives their own lives, man. So... but where it can be done, we're definitely going to do it. I definitely want to have some more multiplayer going on, so... Oh, and also there's going to be the Fallout beta. If any of my friends end up playing that, I'm definitely going to see if we can join in and get a little vault crew going together. Stuff like that, so... Alright, everybody's. Peace and loves. I love you alls. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night or day, wherever you may be. And until tomorrow, I hope you have a good night. And if you had fun watching our final construction, basically dictating that the Guardians own and control this city now, because we basically built the entire city, then step on that toes up button. And until tomorrow, everybody, good night and have an awesome one. Bye bye, everybody. Peace and love.